Some mysteries are never solved. Some disappearances leave no clues. And some stories are so dark, they defy explanation. Welcome to True Mysteries, where we uncover the strange, the unsolved, and the unexplained.
In the frigid north, where the seas crash against ancient cliffs and the winds carry whispers of forgotten legends, lived a man whose name became both a myth and a warning. He was Raud the Strong, a Viking chieftain, a seafarer, and perhaps, as tales have it, even a sorcerer. His story, lost to time and only partially unearthed from the pages of Norse sagas, is one of power, defiance, and a chilling execution that haunts history. This is not just a tale of a man, but of a clash between gods, kings, and the mysterious forces that bind them. Raud the Strong lived in the late 10th century, a time of great transformation in Scandinavia. The Vikings, once known for their raids and devotion to the Norse gods, were facing a new force, Christianity. According to the Heimskringla, a collection of sagas written by Snorri Sturluson, Raud was a chieftain in Norway who commanded great wealth and influence. But what truly set Raud apart were the legends surrounding him. It was said he possessed a ship unlike any other, a dragon-shaped vessel that could cut through the waves faster than any other seacraft of its time. Was this ship a product of advanced Viking craftsmanship, or did it hold something more supernatural? Raud's tale unfolds during the reign of King Olaf Tryggvason, a devout Christian who made it his mission to convert the Norse people. King Olaf's methods were anything but peaceful. While some were persuaded by promises of salvation, others were coerced, by force, by fear, or by fire. Raud, however, was no ordinary subject. His defiance was not just personal, it was a stand against the tide of change sweeping through the Viking world. But what drove this defiance? Was it loyalty to the Norse gods, or was there more to his resistance? The saga tells us that King Olaf's fleet approached Raud's domain with an ultimatum: convert to Christianity or face the consequences. Raud, unyielding in his beliefs, mocked the king and refused to bow to the cross. This act of defiance marked the beginning of his end. Historians agree that Raud's defiance likely enraged Olaf, but the details of what followed are shrouded in mystery. The sagas describe it as a confrontation of willpower, faith, and perhaps, magic. The story of Raud's execution is as chilling as it is perplexing. The Heimskringla describes how, after Raud was captured, King Olaf subjected him to a brutal death. A serpent was forced into Raud's mouth, slithering down his throat. Whether this was an exaggerated tale to highlight Olaf's divine vengeance, or a true reflection of the brutality of the time, we may never know. Some scholars suggest that such a gruesome method of execution could be a metaphor, perhaps symbolizing the triumph of Christianity over paganism. Others believe it might be rooted in historical fact, highlighting the extreme lengths Olaf went to consolidate his power. But who was Raud the Strong really? The sagas claim he practiced sorcery, calling upon spirits and forces beyond human comprehension. Was this a reflection of his knowledge of nature and the elements, or did he truly wield magical powers feared by his enemies? And what of his fabled dragon ship? Was it an advanced piece of Viking engineering, or did it hold secrets lost to time? The story of Raud the Strong leaves us with more questions than answers. Why was he so feared by King Olaf? Could his refusal to convert have been more than just religious defiance, perhaps a threat to Olaf's political ambitions? And how much of his story has been altered by the lens of history and legend? Raud the Strong may have perished, but his story endures as a symbol of resistance and mystery. It reminds us of a time when the old gods clashed with the new, and when the line between history and myth blurred into shadow. What do we truly know of Raud the Strong? Perhaps his tale is less about answers, and more about the mysteries that shape our understanding of the past.